In this video, we're going to be answering some of the most asked questions about the Quest 3. Please don't unsubscribe. Is the Quest 3 compatible with PC VR? The short answer is yes, similar to the Quest 2. You can either stream the games wirelessly through your router from your PC to the Quest 3, or you can use a USB-C or USB 3.0 cable and plug it directly into your PC and play PC VR games. However, it's important to keep in mind with the Quest 3's increased resolution, playing games from your PC will require higher computer performance to handle that resolution. If you have a modern graphics card, anything past the 20 Ti series, you should have no issues playing high graphically intense PC VR games on your Quest 3. Quickly before the next question, we'll be doing a Quest 3 giveaway here on this channel for one lucky subscriber. So make sure that you're subscribed with notifications on so you don't miss out. Can you use Quest 3's mixed reality with PC VR? Now, although this is possible, the cameras and tracking are built into the headset and won't require your PC's hardware to utilize the tracking due to most PC VR headsets not having AR and mixed reality capabilities. PC VR game companies like Steam VR are just not offering these experiences yet. Not to say that won't change in the near future, but majority of PC VR gaming has a wire attached, which kind of breaks the illusion of mixed reality. Maybe the Index 2 will support AR capabilities. Only time will tell, and I'll make sure to keep you updated here on the Lordsi YouTube channel. The other thing to note is the Quest PC app is pretty outdated. It's still named Oculus, and I've tried searching for games like the new Lego one and BAM on there, and I just don't see them on the PC VR store. Although I do think we are due for a Quest PC VR software update. Should you get 128 gigabytes or 512 gigabyte Quest 3? The honest answer is it depends. I personally purchased the 128 gigabyte version, and here's why. Now, additional storage is always handy if you have lots of games, obviously. For my case scenario with 2 hours of battery life, I can't play 10 games in one sitting, and the majority of Quest games are around 5 to 20 gigabytes. I'm quite happy with removing games or re-downloading games when I need to, similar to what I do with my PS5. Now, the biggest game on the Quest store currently is Medal of Honor, which is around 40 gigabytes. Now, that is a hefty file size, but once I've played it, I'm not going to play Medal of Honor for another year. I just simply don't need to keep it on the console itself. Asgard's Wrath 2 is also expected to be around 30 gigabytes, which if you pre-order, you get the game for free. Now, one of the other perks for ordering the 512 gigabyte is you get the Quest Plus subscription for 6 months. Now, as awesome as that sounds, I don't personally want to be stuck paying that subscription after the 6-month trial is up. And some people might have the money or really want to do that. But once you've stopped paying that subscription or the 6-month trial is up, all of those games that you've got are going to disappear. You no longer own them. So for me, ordering the 128 gigabytes, I save £140, which lets me purchase accessories and more games. Honestly, if you have the money, the $150 price point is actually pretty good for the amount of storage. You're getting almost triple the amount of storage, so that's not bad pricing. Now, when I stream my VR games over on kick.com/Lordsi, I'm sorry for the promo, I play mostly VR titles on PC. It lets me have as much storage as I wish to purchase or have free in the terabytes, where I can store much larger, graphically better games. Which is why in my case, 128 gigabytes is enough for the games that I think are worthy of staying on the device and the games that I want to have a wired-free experience and play just on the Quest 3. I need you really quick to comment, what model are you getting and why? Now, another thing I've seen online is a lot of people are concerned that as the Quest 3's life cycle goes on, games are going to become way more demanding, especially with the boosting graphics and resolution, and people are worried that 128 gigabytes just isn't going to cut it. And that's a perfectly reasonable mindset to have, considering the Quest 2 originally started as a 64 gigabyte model, which soon they realized wasn't enough, and they made the bare minimum 128. We could see the same thing happening to the 128 gigabyte model. In a couple of years, it could turn to 256 gigabytes. However, I just don't think within the next 5 years that games will be that intensive in file size for portable devices. Are the Quest 3 controllers actually good? The new Quest 3 controllers of course feature the new hoopless design, similar to what we saw on the Quest Pro controllers. Meta said they're going to be using AI to more accurately track precision and location of your controllers. So far on all the demos of everyone who got invited out early to try the devices, it is a lot more accurate than the Quest 2's tracking. And there was a major issue with the Quest 2 controllers, where if you put it up to your face, it struggled to track where it is. The animation of the controller almost just drifted off into the void. Now it can estimate the location of them using the front cameras and AI tracking. Now again, the battery life on these controllers are supposed to be amazing. The Quest 2's battery life was incredible. It lasted weeks, even months. Now there is a new True Touch feature that could definitely drain a little bit more of the battery compared to the Quest 2's controllers, but it certainly won't be enough to be a major difference in battery life. The True Touch is a more realistic vibration across the controller, across the triggers, the thumb rest, and the grip, similar to what we've seen in other gaming consoles controllers. It even more accurately tracks if you're bending or sliding your index finger. These controllers are a great upgrade compared to the Quest 2. Does the Quest Pro controllers work on the Quest 3? There was a lot of concern that these controllers wouldn't work on the Quest 3. In fact, the Quest Pro controllers are extremely similar to the ones we're getting boxed in with the Quest 3. The controllers have cameras built into them, and although they absolutely drained your battery life, they're much more superior when it came to extremely accurate tracking. A lot of 3D artists would require more precision behind the touch with these controllers. Well, I can confirm today that yes, you can use your Quest Pro controllers with the Quest 3. And if you don't own a Quest Pro, then you can purchase them for a whopping $299. Is the hand tracking good in the Quest 3? Hand tracking has been available ever since the Quest 2. I actually used to develop hand tracking before Leap Motion. There used to be a device you stick on the front of the Rift. Now there are a handful of games that support hand tracking, but we just haven't seen it fully utilized in so many games. Maybe it's because I can't believe I wrote this. Due to the lack of buttons on our hands. Well, in the Quest 3, we are seeing huge hand tracking updates, which were already decent in the Quest 2. There is this incredible feeling when you're browsing the internet or swiping through apps or navigating menus with your hands in mixed reality or virtual reality. We're only gloves away for actually being able to feel these holograms in mixed reality. Is the upper body tracking good on the Quest 3? This feature came as a surprise to a lot of us. As we discussed in the previous video, tracking without fiddly and expensive accessories is really hard to achieve. With it built into the headset, this is an incredible upgrade that everybody was shocked they didn't announce at Meta Connect. This is amazing for precision games like Super Hot or sports games that require you to move your body a lot. So yes, the upper body tracking is fairly accurate on the Quest 3 and is a great addition. Hopefully that answers some of your questions about the Quest 3. Subscribe for more VR and mixed reality news. We have another video dropping tomorrow, so leave any questions that you have in the comments. I appreciate you, much love, and peace.